A lot of people say to me that they don't have time for breakfast. So here I am, having my morning cup of coffee, and yeah, it would be easier just to have a bowl of cereal, but I want to be healthier than that. So I'm going to show you how to make a breakfast that you can take with you on the road. You can eat it at work, keep it at work for 5 days, reheat it in just 15 seconds. My breakfast egg cupcakes. So the ingredients that you're going to need for these breakfast egg muffins are a diced red pepper, half a diced red onion, a handful of button mushrooms, but chopped up nice and finely, big handful of spinach, 8 eggs whisked together with some salt and pepper. First things first, put the oven on to about 180 degrees for a fan oven and let it warm up. So the first step is get your pan on nice and hot and then add a little glug of oil. So the first thing that's going to go into the pan are the red onions. Give them a little bit of a mix around. Make sure the heat kind of turns down to about a medium heat so they're nice and sizzly. We're just going to soften them a little bit. Once the onions start turning a little bit golden brown, what we're going to do is we're going to add in the mushrooms. Here we go. And then we're also going to add in the red peppers. And if you fancy a little bit of extra flavour, you can always add in a little bit of paprika just to give it that little bit of a smoky flavour, because why not? And once that's all softened nicely, you can just put the spinach in right at the end because this will wilt down pretty quickly. So now that this is all wilted down nicely, what we're going to do is turn the heat off and let this cool slightly before putting it into the egg mixture, because eggs are very sensitive to heat, and if it starts to heat up, they'll start cooking before we get them in the muffin tray. So I'm just going to let this cool down for a little bit before we add it into the eggs. What I'm going to do in the meantime is add the muffin cases into the muffin tray, which is what we're going to put the mixture in a little bit later. So now that the spinach is all wilted down, what we're going to do is spoon some of this mixture into the bottom of each of these muffin cases, but make sure you fill it up quite a lot because then the egg will surround it so that it makes like a nice thing instead of everything sinking to the bottom basically. Right, muffin case number 1. And if you're anything like me, you don't always do it evenly, because who does? If you're like anything like me, I always try and make cupcakes and then the last one always has no batter left. So, actually, it's not gone too badly. I think I've done this pretty evenly. Here we go. Right. So those, I'm gonna get a bit of kitchen roll for my fingers. I know you shouldn't do this, but have a little try. Okay, now all the bits are in there, I'm just gonna spoon this egg mixture onto the top to fill in the gaps of these muffins. Fill it up nice and evenly as well. Make sure you've got enough egg in each of them. Now that you've got everything in there, we're going to just stick it in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes, but do keep an eye on it because sometimes it can cook quite quickly. Here we go. And there we have it, the breakfast egg cupcakes. You can make them the night before, eat them on the way to work, eat them while you're at work. They only take 10 to 15 seconds in a microwave on high power to reheat. You can keep them stored in the fridge for up to 5 days if they're in a sealed container, and they taste pretty good too. High protein, low carb, good snack. Anyway, I'm going to eat all of these now, so hope you liked the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like the recipe, leave a comment and let me know how you got on. But until next time, make sure you're subscribed and I'll see you later.